Alright, hey guys. Today I want to talk about PS Vita and if you should get one and what I think of the device, and I'm going to cover things that most people don't talk about in a review. So I'm not going to talk about all the specs and all that stuff. But also, I'm sorry, I'm just getting over a cold, kind of have a runny nose. So bear with that. And let's get started. A couple things from the outside that I want to talk about is, first off, when you set this down, say you set it on the table, whatever, and say it slides around, it sits right on this touchpad. So that touchpad is going to scratch. There's no like little feet thing that it would sit up, so that's going to scratch. And another thing on the back, now I'm going to talk about on the front, is this little sticker right here collects dirt inside there. I don't know if you can see that. It collects dirt, and same with these right here. Like there's a little lip there. It'll get the dirt from your fingers and it'll stick right in there. Like you can kind of see that on there. But anyway, then on the front, the joysticks, I don't know if you can see this, but the rubber don't go all the way out to the outside, so that collects dirt in there too, and it looks bad. I mean, these are just minor things, but people don't talk about this stuff, so I figured I might as well. So those collect dirt. The joysticks, I don't believe they move far enough. They just, that's it, right there. And I feel they should move farther, and also they don't click in, and I find myself a lot of times trying to click them in. Another thing is on the PlayStation, when I hit X, I like to, when I hit square, I like to roll my finger and hit X, or same with that. I kind of just play like that. I don't go like this when I'm playing the controller. So when I do that on here, I tend to hit the joystick right there. Like if you roll your finger, I don't know if you can see that, you hit that joystick. So like you have to like go off to the side or use your thumb like that. So I don't like the placement of the buttons and the joysticks. Actually, I think the joysticks would have been better up here and the buttons down here. I know that's backwards from what a lot of people would say, but as far as that, the screen is really good quality. It's almost, I don't want to say too big, but I don't think you want any bigger on a mobile gaming device. It's pretty big, and when you're playing the games, it's a lot of motion when you have it close to your face and stuff. So let's see what else. The select and start buttons, they're kind of hard to push in. Like you have to use your fingernails, or if you press hard, your skin will press them in. But so they're kind of hard to press in. Like if you have to pause the game real quick, which where they're located is a good thing, but I think they could have relocated them and made them bigger. And the PlayStation home button is the same way. It's just flush with the screen, but it's a little easier to press. I don't have a problem with that. The location is kind of weird for that too. Like I think they should have been up here or something, but that's no big deal. These buttons work really good. Like I said, all the buttons work really good. Now I've played on let's see, Uncharted. That's the only game I've played, and I could not aim with these joysticks. So it was really hard to aim, and I don't know if that's just me. I've never owned a PSP or anything like that, so I don't really know, but it's not, it just seems weird. It has a built-in mic for party chat. That is a really cool feature. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody on my list to try it out, so I haven't tried it out. But that's a good feature, and you can put headphones in. I tried the Beats headphones, they worked, so that's good. The power button works awesome. Feels great. Volume buttons feel great. Really easy to press. One thing I don't like is these little things right here. You gotta stick your fingernail in here to get the games out. I don't like that. Looks nice, but it's kind of hard to get in out of there. Cameras, they suck on the front and the back. What else? It has its own charging dock. Not dock, but cord. So like it don't have any micro USB or HDMI or anything like that. There is a port up here, but I don't think they make anything for it yet. It's not a it's not a mini USB or HDMI micro or anything like that. It's its own Sony thing. Memory card, you have to have a memory card to play this, which is kind of dumb because it don't come with one. You have to buy one separate. But mine actually did come with one because I got it on the launch. But if you buy them now, you have to buy it separate. I've got the 8 gig. And let's talk about the little packaging here a little bit. I got the 3G Wi-Fi because it was actually cheaper than just the Wi-Fi, because you get a free game and an 8 gig card and 3 months of data. I think it's a month. Maybe it's 250 gigs or megabytes. I'm not really sure what it is. But one complaint about that is I don't know where the paper's at. But anyway, to get the free game, you have to fill out all your information from your SIM card and wait 1 month. Then you get a voucher for the game in the PlayStation market. So you gotta wait a whole month before you can get that game. And I wasn't even gonna sign up with at&t anyway. I just got the 3G just in case. Yeah, so I can't get that game right now, which I was kind of disappointed. It's kind of misleading on that. So if you buy this just for the game, like the extra game, you don't actually get that game for a while. So